Why, hello there. How are you today? Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. Yeah, well, what what am I doing, you ask? Well, I'm let me backtrack before, the other day I was out walking in the old ruins and I saw this. I was just looking around, poking around, having fun. And down in the rocks, I saw these old things that didn't look like rocks. And I dug around and picked them out. They were old pottery shards in amongst the ruins. And I got to looking at them and I found designs. And I was like, wow, yeah. Have you ever found anything old? You found something green and fuzzy in the refrigerator once? I don't mean that kind of. I mean like really, really old. Arrowheads, old bottles. Well, this must be very, very old. Look at the design. Exquisite. So here you see, that's beautiful. That is very, very nice. And on this piece we have another design. Well, do you know how they made these type of designs? No, not glaze. Not glaze. This is called Sgraffito. Sgraffito. It's a hard word to say. Kind of sticks in the craw a little bit. But here, it's very easy to make. Let me show you. You just take a pot that is unfinished, not fired yet, and you put a little liquid clay and you paint an area like bloop, 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 like that. And then once it's dry, take a pointy tool. You come in here and you just scratch away carefully what kind of design that you want. And it's very, very easy, They used to use different forms of this. Now, they used to do powder horn, scratch into the horn. And you can see 1815, they put ink on here, rub it off, and you got the pretty design. Now, it can also be done with layers of crown. Put a light crown down, then put the black crown down, and scratch the black off. Nice project. Yes, very nice. So, Sgraffito. Try saying that 20 times in a row. If I were to make a project out of this, I think the easiest type would be silhouette. Let me show you. I happen to have some examples here. Here is a silhouette. It's a silhouette because the bat there's no face, there's no veins. So simple silhouette, less detail, and then in the background you have a related subject, Gotham City. So that's a good type. Now another type of silhouette would be a cityscape. Here we see a nice little city and a beautiful sky in the background. I think they could take this sky and go another step farther. Imagine the Starry Night by Van Gogh behind the city. Oh, that would be something to see. Now the next type that we have, this is a standard, very typical silhouette, but you notice the texture is very different with the lines coming down. They could have made these lines go diagonal or swirly, just gives it an extra something. We call texture one. Now here we have one that is I call a background silhouette. Not only do we have the owl, we have the mountains and the clouds and the moon to bring out more of the subject. So that is very, very nice. Well, how do they do that? Now here is one that we call positive and negative shapes. It's not really a silhouette, but you can see that we have bring out the details in the turtle this way. And the last type is a mirror image. You can see that this girl is exactly the same as this girl, except one is dark and one is white. You think of the yin, the yang symbol, how you have the two different elements, exactly the same, different values. So many options, so little time. I mean, I've got to get back to my Sgraffitoing. I've got all kinds. Have a good day. Yes.
My name is Catherine, and I'm going to school at Shippensburg University.
Excellent. We were having this conversation the other day, and you said some stuff about Greencastle that I thought was very interesting. Can you sort of relay that for the students?
Sure. At Shippensburg, in the art department, whenever somebody comes as a freshman, when their first year at Shippensburg, their work is always so much better than everyone else's, that everyone can see their art and say that person's from Greencastle, because they are just excelling so much more than anyone else from wherever in Pennsylvania.
Wow. And that's why I wanted to film this, because this makes me feel really good as a teacher and from Greencastle. So that's a good example of Greencastle's got talent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.